What's up, YouTube? This is Reaver5186 here, coming to you with a Constellar deck profile. Well, let's get straight into it, shall we? To start off, we have two Constellar Sheridan. I believe this card at 2 is good. 3 might be cloggy because he has a paltry 700 attack. Now, to me, this guy would be good if Honest were maybe at 3. But seeing as how that's not the case, you know, we gotta deal with it. So 2 of this guy's fine. I mean, the deck has 4 other search cards, so that's good enough for now. Next we have Triple Pollux. Now this guy is the original Evil Swarm Caster. This is what Evil Swarm Caster turns into. They have the exact same effect. The only difference is that 50 defense goes towards his attack. That's what gives Evil Swarm Caster a slight advantage in the battle. Now, he's the same thing as Caster, so there is absolutely no reason not to run this card for any less than 3. If you're running this card any less than 3, I mean, you'd have to be absolutely nuts. Good card. Then we have 3 Constellar Algieri. Not too sure how I feel about this at 3. Considering that there's Veilers floating around like in everybody and their mother's decks, this card at 3 is easily shut off. Whereas Caster's effect cannot be Veilered because it just can't. If you don't believe me, look up the ruling. It also causes a special summon, so it sets off Max C. But all in all, rank level 4. Special summons another level 4. It's the tin goldfish of the deck. You know, why not? Pisses out rank 4 exceeds. Good card. Now, every heart has 2 main arteries. I believe that this deck has 2 arteries. This being one of them. Constellar Chaos. Holy shit, this card is nuts. I mean, it has the versatility to use its effect twice to reduce any Constellar on your side of the field's effect. Level by 1, raise it by 1, or lower by 1. I mean, this lets you go from anywhere from ranging from 3 to rank 5, which is pretty much nuts. This with Caster, and the next card I'm going to show is just so versatile. It allows a wide variety of plays, and very good card. This has to be run at 3. If you run any less, you should not be running the deck. Straight up. And to me, this guy, he is absolutely the nuts. Constellar Sombre. Constellar Sombre is the counterpart to Evil Swarm Kirkion. Exact same effect. Their attacks and defenses are swapped, but it's the exact same card. I think this card is very good, and if you don't know what Evil Swarm Kirkion does or Constellar Sombre, I'm gonna let you know right now. This card says you can banish 1 Constellar monster from your graveyard and target 1 Constellar monster in your graveyard. Add the target to your hand. Also, this card gains the following effect. This turn, you can activate this effect. Normal summon 1 Constellar monster. I only read you like from the second sentence on because the first sentence is absolutely irrelevant due to the fact that it's a terrible effect. It's not needed, so that's the only part you worry about this card. So yeah, there's not much explaining to this. This card by itself generates rank 4s, rank 5, rank 3, whatever the hell you need really. This card is nuts. Now that's it for the Constellar monsters. Onto the techs. I tech 2 Cyber Dragon. I think Cyber Dragon is really good in this deck, especially if you go second, or unless you have no field, which could happen due to the fact with the stupidity that's going on in this format. So Cyber Dragon dropping is really good. It also can set up for a Chimera Tech. So it's also rank 5. It's light. Special summons itself. Why not? Constellar Chaos and this is auto play these. So good card. I'm only maining 2 Veiler. I have specific reasons why this is not at 3, and it's due to what another card I'm going to show later. There's no explaining this card. It's absolutely necessary to this format. If you're not running it, please revise your deck and add it, and you will see why. Because you will absolutely need this. This needs to be run at 3, but this deck I don't run it for a simple reason is that I'm using something else. And it's easy to explain why. You're going to be like, oh, that's what that is. Okay, next, I'm running 1 bear. The reason I'm running a bear is because he's a beast warrior. Callus is a beast warrior also. I forgot to mention that. Oh my god, that's the nuts. The reason we run this is because we run triple tanky. Tanky searches for this and the Calluses, and this as an extra target. Doesn't hurt. Such a good card. Blow up shit. Search for shit. Why not? Honest. Because the deck's light, so herp derp. Just fucking destroy shit. Swing with my Sheridan. If I had this in hand, I'm dropping Sheridan without even thinking twice. Straight up. I mean, who wouldn't? So yeah, there's not much explaining to this. That triple tanky consistency right here. There's not much explaining this card. Search cow, search bear. End of story. Blow up shit with bear. I'm running 1 Constellar Star Cradle. This card is basically a salvage for Constellars, and I think this card is pretty good. It makes you not be able to conduct your battle phase for that turn, but who cares if you can establish control? This card's it's good. Not nuts, but it's good. I think as a 1 of it deserves a spot as a 1 of. Double Lance. Double Lance because Lance is good. Ophion is bigger than Constellar Pleiades, so I don't like Constellar Pleiades to get run over by a stupid Ophion. That kind of pisses me off. So I put in the Lances to just wreck its face. Also protects my Pleiades. Protects any monster really. It allows me to like avoid traps unless it's a fucking solemn duo attacking me. I mean, what can I do about that? But I mean, yeah, your opponent can chain Pandemic, but hey, I mean, I don't know. I think it's fucking good. I don't need to explain Lance, but hell. Rhoda, search out that Pollux because Pollux is a warrior. So yeah, consistency. Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy, self-explanatory. Don't need to go there. And my favorite tech card of the deck, XYZ Revenge. This card is silly. This is silly. Okay? Especially in the meta where everybody and their mother is playing XYZs like there's nobody's business. And there's always going to be XYZs in the grave. I'm going to read you this effect just so you guys can know what it does. If your opponent controls a phase-up XYZ monster that has XYZ material, target 1 XYZ monster in your graveyard, special summon it, then detach 1 XYZ material from a monster your opponent controls and attach it to that monster as an XYZ material. You can only activate 1 XYZ Revenge per turn. So basically, let's say I'm playing against Ophion. Hey, I steal your shit. I've reborn my shit basically and attach, and then I'm gonna destroy your shit. This card's too good. Shuts off Ophion. Shuts off a lot of shit. If they Big Eye, it's only gonna happen once. If they Dragosack, it's only gonna happen once. Ophion once. Why? Because this does not protect Xyz material, only the monster. Fuck Pandemic. Anyway. And here is why I'm only running 2 Effect Veiler. Fiendish Chain. Running 2 of these. Cards good. Good cards good. Negate shit. Stop attacks. Yeah. So that's why only 2 Veiler. Because we got 2 of these bad boys. Double compulse, because Pleiades isn't enough bouncing for me. I just want to make my opponent feel annoyed. Um, Good card. Doesn't need to be explained. On to the next. Double torrential. Yay. Play Omega. Your walking lance on a stick. Torrential. Your opponent's shit. Chain Omega. Herp derp. I just Raigeki your field of a trap. One Mirror Force. I like it at 1. I don't think it needs to be bumped up to 2. At 1 kind of protects me, so yeah. Good Mirror Force is good. Solemn Duo, because shit spams out too quickly, and this says, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it. Alright, that's it for the main deck. On to the extra deck. Wind up Zen mains, because, you know, when shit hits the fan and you need to rank 3, why not Zen mains? Constellar Hiatus, put everybody in defense. Rank 3, I'm probably going to take it out. I'm using it because it's Constellar. Its effect's not all that bad. I mean, putting things in defense is good, I guess. I mean, it gives you outs to big monsters that you can't normally run over. But I have a rank 4 that's used for that he gets big as fuck. So, I mean, he's not needed, but he's nice, I guess. Starliege Paladinamo. Good card, holy shit. This is one of the reasons why I don't need this guy. But, you know, having each, I mean, gives me options, so whatever. I guess, I don't know. Might take it out, don't know yet. Starliege is good. Kill shit, negate effect, draw a card. Yes, yes, yes. Especially with battling boxers. Fuck yoke. That card's annoying. And this shit handles it alone. Negate your shit, run you over, eat my nuts. And this is the other card I was telling you that is used to run over big guys. Constellar Precipice, I guess you want to call him. Gives any Constellar on the field, I think, 1,000 attack. Yeah, you detach on the material and give him Constellar 1,000 attack. Target himself, 3,400. Not many monsters in the game that can become 3,400. Maybe Constellars are the only one. No, I'm wrong. Vadriana, Dragoonity Armor, Dragoonity Knight Vadriana becomes 38. Yoke becomes 38. So this is good. Double Omega. This is Lance on a stick. Card's nuts. You need to run 2. At least 2. 3 is great, but you don't really need 3. 2 is good. MVP of the deck right here. Constellar Pleiades. This wrecks your opponent. This is your opponent's fucking nightmare. This, during either player's turn, I can bounce a card on the field from any button. Play tanky, drop Pleiades, get tanky back to hand. Bounce your opponent's shit on the end phase. It just does dumb things. The other day I played a friend of mine, and I had him and Omega on the field, and he's going off on me with my Dolces. I go, and he has Chateau, so if I had Torrential set, and I was like, shit, if I Torrential, he's just gonna get all that bullshit back in hand. So then I go, alright, activate Torrential, chain Omega, chain Pleiades. Pleiades bounces the Chateau back to hand. Omega blankets my monsters, and I Torrential his shit. It goes back to the deck. So yeah, this nigga is the shit. 1 Shark Fortress. This card is surprisingly good. It should not have been a common, at least a rare. Good card. This shit, it says, your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except this card. Once per turn, you can detach an Xyz material from this card, target one face-up monster you control, and it can make on a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So this is a freaking, like, baby Megalo. Hey, I can attack twice. Bam, bam. Cool stuff. Good card. And it makes your opponent want to attack this shit. Good. Bulkasaurus, because I can blow shit up, because I can make rank 5s. Yay. No need to explain this card. This card's nuts. The only card I'm missing for the deck is Tyrus. Because he's rank 5. Broken rank 5. Really good. Double M7, because M7 is good, and if I run out of materials for my Constellars, I overlay. Look at that, and then I could bounce shit from grave, recycle shit from grave, or bounce shit from my opponents. Good card. And final card, just in case I run out of materials for everything, is Gaia Thunder Charger. So this gives me just, okay, I need a trample. Bam. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you the next time. I'm most likely going to be posting my Dragunities. So take care.